We can handle all online courses, business and management, business and finance, business and accounting, human resource management.
Welcome to my YouTube channel, My IT Lab Guides. In today's session, we are tackling Chapter 1 of recently launched Excel 2022 course, focusing on cumulative medical. I will guide you through this assignment step by step, making it easy to follow for you, and you can done your assignment by watching this video. You can contact me for your assignments, exams, or complete course. Don't hesitate to connect for support in various courses. Let's start this assignment and solve step by step. Title of assignment is XP22 Excel Chapter 1 Cumulative Medical. You can see your project description here to get idea about your project. I am moving on step 1 and start to do assignment. First step is about Start Excel. Download and open the file name XP22 Excel Chapter 1 Cumulative Medical Excel. You will have to download this Excel file from my IT Lab dashboard. I have already downloaded and opened this file. So move to the next step. Step 2 is about You notice that 3/21/2024 when expense on row 10 is a duplicate of the expense on row 8. You will delete the duplicate row. Select and delete row 10 that contains the duplicate 3/21/2024 vision data. Basically, in this step, we will have to select and delete row 10 because the row 10 has duplicate data. Move to the Excel workbook. We will select row 10, do right click on it and click delete. It will click the row 10 that will have duplicate data. Move to step number 3. Step 3 is about that you want to move the 3/2024 pharmacy expense to be listed in chronological order. Select and cut row 11 that contains the 3/2024 pharmacy expense and insert cut cells on row 5. In this step, basically we have to select row 11 and cut it. Row 11 contains the pharmacy expense, then insert the cut cells in row 5. Go to the Excel workbook again. You will select row 11 and cut it. Click on cut and paste it in row 5 by clicking on paste. It will paste the cut cells in row 5. Step number 4 is that you decide to insert a column for additional data. Insert a new column A and type expense in cell A3. We have to add a new column A that should the title expense in cell A3. Go again to the Excel workbook and insert new column A. We will select column A and right click on it. Click on insert. It will add new column A and A column will become column B. In column A, we have to add title in cell A3. Add title as expense. Now it's our column A, and in cell A3 I have title for this column is expense. Our fourth step is completed. Now move to the next step, that is step number 5. In the new column, you want to create a coding system consisting of the year, month, and sequential numbering for the expenses. Type 2024-3-001 in cell A4 and use autofill to complete the expense number to the range A5 to A11. We will have to type in cell A4 and autofill the series from A5 to A11 to complete the expense numbers. So first type 2024-3-001 in cell A4. Go to the Excel workbook. In cell A4, we will have to type this. In cell A4, I have this data, and now auto-complete this data from cell A4 to A5 to A11. Complete it from A5 to A11. Now I will move to the, this step is completed. Now I will have move to the next step. That is step number 6. Step number 6 is that after filling in the expense number, you will increase the column width to display the data. Change the width of the column A to 12. Basically, in this step, after filling the expense numbers, we will have to increase the column width, column A width. So go to the Excel workbook and select column A. We have to increase this width, so do right click on it and select column width. Change this data with 12. Now our column width is changed from 8 to 12. To the next step, that is step number 7. The step number 7 is that type March 2024 medical expenses in cell A1 and merge and center the title over range A1 to J1. Basically, we will have to type March 2024 medical expense in the cell A1, and sheet should have title in range A1 to J1. So firstly, we will type this title in range A1 in cell A1. In cell A1, I have this title. Now we should merge and center this title over range A1 to J1. Select range A1 to J1, range A1 to J1. Go to the Home tab and in Alignment tab, click on Merge and Center. It will merge the title in column in cell A to J. Step number 7 is completed. Now move to the next step, that is step number 8. Step number 8 is basically about the title will look more professional with some formatting. Apply bold green font color and 14 points font size to the title in cell A1. Now we are going to formatting this title that we set in step number 7. Apply bold green font color. We will bold the title and apply green font color. Select green color for the title. 14-point font size to the title in cell A1. We will increase the font size of title from 11 pt to 14. Step number 8 is complete now. We will have moved to the step number 9. In step 9, you have decided to replace lab with laboratory to provide a more descriptive expense name. Find all occurrence of lab and replace them with laboratory. In this step, we will have to find all occurrence of lab and replace them with laboratory. Go to the Excel workbook. We will go into the Home tab and select and click on the Find and Select. We will click on Find. In Find What tab, we will have to write lab. It will find all occurrence of lab and we have to replace them with laboratory. We will write this and replace with. Now it will find all occurrence of lab and replace with laboratory. Replace all. Click OK on it. Now we will close this. Step number 9 is completed. Now move to the next step, that is step number 10. Step number 10 is about that the worksheet contains spelling errors that need to be identified and corrected. Check the spelling in the worksheet and correct all spelling errors. Basically, we will have to check the spellings in worksheet and correct all spelling errors. Go to the Excel worksheet and check for the spelling errors. We will go to the Review tab and click on the spelling. Do you want to continue checking at the beginning of the sheet? Yes, we will want to check. Spell check complete, you are good to go. So our spelling checking is complete and no error occur. Move to the next step, that is step number 11. Calculate the adjusted bill. Calculate the adjusted bill in cell F4 by subtracting the amount not covered from the amount billed. Copy the formula to the range F5 to F11. In this step, we will have to collect the adjusted bill in cell F4 by subtracting amount not covered from amount billed. Then we will have to copy formula from F5 to F11 to complete this series. So firstly, we will write in F4. In F4, click and write equal. We will find the adjusted bill by subtracting amount not covered from amount billed. First click on amount billed, subtracting, and then select amount not covered. Press enter and we will have to find our adjusted bill. It's 125.6. Now we have to copy the formula to the range F5 to F11. So we will autofill from F5 to F11. Our step 11 is completed now. Now move to the step 12. Step 12 is about next you will calculate the amount of in cell I4 by subtracting the insurance paid and copy from the adjusted bill. Copy the formula to the range I5 to I11. Basically in this step we will have to calculate the amount of in cell I4 by subtracting the insurance spent and copy from the adjusted bill. To find amount owed, we will have to subtract both amounts, insurance spent and copied from the adjusted bill. Then we will copy the formula from I5 to I11. So firstly move to the Excel workbook and in cell I4 write equals and we will subtract adjusted bill by subtracting the insurance spent and copy from the adjusted bill. Adjusted bill subtracting insurance spent minus copy. Press enter. Subtracting the insurance paid and copy from the adjusting bill. We subtract adjusted bill, insurance paid, and so it's our results about subtracting these amounts. Copy this. So we will have these values after subtracting these three values. Now move to the step number 13. Step number 13 is about finally you will calculate the percentage paid of the adjusted bill. Calculate the percentage of adjusted bill in cell J4 by adding the copy and amount owed and then dividing that amount by the adjusted bill. Copy the formula to the range J5 to J11. We have to calculate percentage of adjusting bill. For this we will have to add copy and amount owed and then divide this by amount adjusted bill. Then we will have to copy the formula from J5 to J11. Firstly, we will go in column J and cell J4. We will write equal. Adding the copy and amount of, we will add these both values. Copy plus amount. Copy plus amount owed. And then divided it by adjust amount by adjusted bill. we will have this value. After adding these both values and divided by this. Now it's our percentage of adjusted bill. We will have to copy this formula from range J5 to J11. So we will select this data. By autofill complete, we will complete this from J5 to J11. Our next step is about step number 14. In this step, the first row of monetary values should be formatted with $sign. Apply accounting number format to the range D4 to I4. So in this step, we have to format the number that in range D4 to I4. So firstly, we will select range from D4 to I4. Type D4 to I4. I have selected this range D4 to I4. Now apply accounting number format. We will click on this accounting number format. Moving to the next step, that is step number 15. It's about for the remaining rows of monetary values, you decide to apply comma style. Apply comma style to the range D5 to D11. In these steps, we will have to format the data that is in range D5 to D5 to I11 with the comma style. We will select the range D5 to I11 and press enter. Now I have select this range. Apply comma style on this. In number tabs, we will go and select in number tabs we will select from here. This is our comma style. So in step 15 we apply comma style to the range D5 to I11. I have completed 50% of this assignment by finishing first 15 steps of this by completing every detail in these steps. For remaining step of these assignments, quizzes, exams are entire courses covering Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Access, Finance, Management, Information Technology and more courses. Feel free to get in touch with me. Contact me through provided email or WhatsApp given in description and display on screen and make deal with me. I assure you of achieving an A grade in all your courses. Thanks for watching my videos. Please consider subscribing to my channel and liking the videos. Thank you.